pictures coming in from Ambala right now at this point in time of President Draupadi Murmu, India's Supreme. Undertaking that sortie of the Rafale sortie. She is, of course, Supreme Leader of our Defence Forces. This is India's Supreme Operation Sindoor Power Flex. President Murmu had undertaken a similar sortie, but of the Sukhoi 30 in the year 2023. She is the Supreme Commander of the forces. India's mighty Rafale roar in the skies. I'm going to go back to Kamaljeet, who is in Ambala, and Kamal is describing those pictures for us at this point in time. Anytime, Kamal, we will see that sortie being taken by the President.
Well, absolutely. The countdown really has begun. So in that particular sense, the country is going to witness history. It's the woman Supreme Commander who's taking charge. So she's dressed in olive, strapped up. She's inside the cockpit. So anytime it's going to take off. And remember, Sukhoi itself is faster and flies higher. But where Rafale actually scores is its agility and the way it maneuvers. So there is a strength. And remember, if a SWOT analysis is done, Rafale being a multi-role fighter jet becomes really important. And that's what we saw, a pivotal role being played during Operation Sindoor, where 9 terror camps were destroyed. And this is where Rafale really came into the picture. The propaganda itself by Pakistan shows how important Rafale is. And remember, the number of Rafales being placed on order, 114. So they are looking at expanding, but clearly there is this particular squadron number 17, the Golden Arrow stationed in Ambala. There is the Falcon squadron, which is very much based in Hashimara in West Bengal. But this is where what we saw during Operation Sindoor, Ambala playing a very important point. And this is where we saw precision attacks really take place, the sort of surgical strike which took place in Pakistan and destroying the terror camps, killing over 100 terrorists. So this is where the Air Force has got a huge morale boost, especially not only performing well during this particular operation, but when the Supreme Commander, and we've earlier seen also that Prime Minister Modi came in, he also encouraged the forces, but here it's the Supreme Commander who's really come in. And we've been talking about gender inclusivity, and this is where President Draupadi Murmu taking that particular charge. So Air Force, it's a big day for them because remember, Operation Sindoor has not halted, it's still ongoing. There are multiple ways things are really unfolding, but clearly what we saw during May, especially the first week itself, was massive operations take place. And what we saw was the enhancement, the Indian kind, which accommodated not just missiles, but also the topography to ensure that it was much more effective, especially in a war-like situation. And that is really what is really unfolded. But clearly, President Draupadi Murmu all set to conquer the skies with the Indian Air Force, the Rafale, and all eyes really set as the countdown really has begun for the takeoff just shortly.
You know, the countdown has begun. Very soon we will see the Rafale in the skies. You know, Kamal, we've been discussing about and talking about how this sends out a message importantly to the whole country, our domestic audience, on the faith and capability on Rafale as far as our preparedness is also concerned, long-range missile capabilities as well. But talk to us about how this is replete with symbolism, you know, the choice of the Ambala base from where we bombed Pakistan, and the very fact that this is a jet that was, you know, in the middle of just so many conspiracy theories that were doing the rounds during the course of Operation Sindoor, isn't it?
Well, to put it all together, 36 Rafales were delivered way back in December 2022. Only we know that MiG-29 was recently retired. So we are looking to expand the operations of Indian Air Force, and Rafale seems to be a very dependable fighter jet because of its multiple roles and obviously its maneuverability, the way it can impact the enemy site. So this is where there are comparisons being drawn, but remember, there are SWOT analysis if to be done. There is the Mirage Mirage 2000, there is Sukhoi. So there are multiple flights or fighter jets which are really available. But this is Rafale, which is really in the center, a cynosure of all eyes. So clearly, this is where what we know is the Indian enhancement, the sort of the Hammer missile, the other missiles which were used. And this is where what we know is that this time the surgical strikes were largely missile-based, drone-based, and this is where Air Force played a big part. And that is where the signaling is being done right from the top, with President Draupadi Murmu coming to Ambala herself to be part of this. And remember, she gets a first-hand experience. Several of us, we would have a vicarious experience about how things really process, but here she is witnessing it firsthand. She's being explained as to what really goes on, how the mechanism really works. So this is where the Air Force taking a lead as far as Operation Sindoor is concerned, and that is where precision strikes really happen, where 9 to 10 terror camps which were directly under attack by multiple fighter jets, including Rafale. And that is where India's military might was seen right in Operation Sindoor. So clearly, President Draupadi Murmu coming herself, especially to Ambala, which is a very important, pivotal Air Force station, is a morale boost as well as a great signaling, not just to the Air Force, but also to the Indian Armed Forces and to the countrymen and women.
That's right. Getting in those details is Kamal at this point in time. Once again, we'll go straight across to those pictures coming in at this point in time. In fact, these are pictures from just a few moments ago when the president was getting ready for the sortie, and that visual opportunity on our screens at this point in time. Of course, the sortie, Kamal, in every which way a reminder of the precision, discipline and courage that really defines our armed forces as well, isn't it?
Well, absolutely, especially when it comes to pressure. And remember, when it comes to war with Pakistan, there is quick thinking, there's decision, and there's also, because remember, there were missiles and drones coming in, and what we saw is unfold a whole lot of things which I think the country would not have seen in any of those wars. And this is where this is a high-tech war, and this is where India put its best foot forward, its military might. And this is where what we also saw results really taking place. And remember, this 63,000 crore rupee deal where 36 Rafales were delivered. There have been 114 in all which have been ordered. This is obviously flying at a great speed of 2,222 kilometers per hour. So great speed, great stealth. Also unfolding is about how there were certain enhancements which were done to suit the Indian setup. So clearly, the Dassault Rafale, which is a French twin-engine multi-role fighter jet, coming to use at a very important time, especially at a time where India really needed it. And we needed a quicker and a faster response, and this is where Rafale really played its role. But today, it boils down to this particular scene itself, where President Draupadi Murmu wearing that camouflage, wearing that olive, walking in, being strapped inside the cockpit. So in short while from now is what we're going to witness is history, because she takes on the sortie. And remember, these are leaders who've gone there, not just given messages to the forces, but gone to sites to encourage them to witness firsthand the mechanisms and the way this particular Air Force, these particular men and women have fought Operation Sindoor.